Oh boy. Since we talk more important, we're going to also it's common that first year in English Metro opens its first movement. Tonight is another guest, but lady who heard in this young season as they always cover Brownstown Central WZZB with a record of 3-0. Seventh year head coach and Almonds Ball Club has picked up wins over Brownstown Central, over and Haley with an average margin of 19 points. Well, they get up 37.7. 2024-25 season finish with impressive 22-6 record for losing in the semi-state 51-43 to Harris Christian. Lady Braves are right from the left off as they look forward to another successful season. Last year on November 19th at Brownstown Central, Trinity Lutheran was 57 on content. And tonight, it is no different. So it's a competitive environment for these cross-county rivals. Tonight, so 1-1 Trinity Lutheran Cougars hosting Brownstown Central Lady Braves. After this time now, the show continues at both on the field. You're listening to Lady Braves basketball on the 99.3 WZZB.
Have you been putting off a straighter smile due to age, finances, or time? Hi, this is Holly from Jackson County Dental, and we have your solution, Invisalign. Invisalign makes straightening your teeth easy with your busy schedule and affordable. Most results can happen within 6 to 12 months. Did you used to wear a metal retainer and now your teeth are crooked? Invisalign can correct that. No more metal brackets and wires, just comfortable, clear trays to help you achieve the smile you are looking for, even if you feel you are too old. Call us at 812-522-8608 to set up your complimentary Invisalign consultation, and make sure to mention this ad to receive $500 off your Invisalign treatment. Your brand new smile is just a phone call away. Again, call us at 812-522-8608 to set up your appointment today.
It's J.C. Bank's Quasi-Centennial. What's that? It's just a fancy way of saying J.C. Bank has been serving South Central Indiana for 125 years. Planning ahead? Explore great CD rates, loan rates, or any of their banking, investments, or trust products. Celebrate 125 years with them at one of their 13 locations, or visit jcbank.com. J.C. Bank, serving you so long, they had to learn to say Quasi-Centennial. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
New Legacy understands the importance of securing your future, and we are ready to serve you at either of our locations in Seymour or Scottsburg. Insurance isn't just about protection. It's about providing peace of mind and financial security for you and your loved ones. Whether it's safeguarding your business, home, or health, New Legacy is here to guide you through the process and ensure you have the coverage you need. Don't wait until it's too late to protect what matters most. Call today at 812-271-2000 or visit us to start building a legacy of security. When it comes to insurance, do what you do best and delegate the rest to us at New Legacy.
Got a new bone or joint injury? Schneck's Orthopedic Walk-In Clinic in Seymour is here to help. No appointment needed. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 11 a.m. and 1 to 4 p.m. We provide expert orthopedic care for the whole family. New or existing patients are welcome, and our specialists are ready to help with on-site x-ray, casting, and bracing services for fast, same-day answers and care. When the unexpected happens, visit Schneck's Orthopedic Walk-In Clinic to get back on your feet. Visit schneckmed.org for details.
Bob Pointer Family of Dealerships is happy to be supporting local high school athletics. You'll score big when you visit any of their locations for sales and service, or their collision center for all your auto repair needs. They've been servicing South Central Indiana since 1979. Bob Pointer Family of Dealerships will also purchase your vehicle in the event you're not quite ready to sell or trade. Check them out, Bob Pointer Family of Dealerships, online at bobpointer.com.
welcome to Trinity Lutheran. We'll be through the basketball here on the Buzz 99.3 WZZB. Curt Nichols along with Jay Howard here tonight at BAC as we're bringing you ladies basketball here on the Buzz. Trinity Lutheran and Brownstown Central here tonight for the opening game for the Lady Cougars. And we'll take a look at the starting lineups here as we get started here today. First for Brownstown Central, Harley Shelby is 5'7" senior, small starter point guard. She'll be joined by number 5'6" senior at the guard position. 5'9" senior at 1 for the 12 o'clock. Haley Thompson, 5'9" senior. 4'8" junior, and now we're down to the starting lineup for Brownstown Central. As we over here to Trinity Lutheran, Marissa Baker gets started by the 5'1" sophomore. He's joined by David Bundy at 1 forward. And the sisters, Bailey is 1 senior, Bundy at 2 forward position, 2 sophomore. Then the main starters for Trinity Lutheran, Harley Warren and Senior, and Anderson Warren of Fox Junior. Technical issues here. It's we tonight as again here at home against Brownstown. So here's tonight's ball game. Glad to be along again for Nichols along with you here tonight as we're ready to get started in the Lady Cougars come in after a nice win against Shaw Memorial. As the Lady Cougars on the year, and again, Brownstown undefeated at 3-0. So again, we'll have some issues. We'll work through that as the time goes on, but the is controlled by Brownstown. So by Trinity here, as the Lady Cougars up here against a 1-2-2 zone. 1-2-3 now is over the right wing over to Baker. Headed on top of Warren. He goes back on top of Warren. He now has a kick out of bounds. And they'll reload here. So again, Cougars we will try to make a connection once again. The ball gets kicked out of bounds. We'll try to change some network connections here, okay? We're looking to set here. We'll try that here on the next time out as we'll clean things up here. The opening broadcast for this evening here on the WZZB and today. No score here, however, as far as the ball game is concerned, just underway here at BAC Trinity Lutheran. In the left corner, she searches. She's ball left out there, has to get back out on top. Here's Baker on the dribble. And it's out to box, inside right to the hands. And it's basketball right in front of the touchdown. And they were not happy with that call. As nonetheless, open Trinity basketball. Court, Lady Cougars win back one. Here's Marley. Marley to them big old run from Kansas. That's wide. And the down rebound and it's got bounce. And Trinity was a basketball. So again, I don't know, just look at some options here as we go along, and that's off the water. Rebound inside now. Back up and down. Now there's the three. That's a good ball. The ball loose. And Trinity comes up. Down now is all reload. That's the rhythm play. Basketball. So let's reload here on the first time out. As, again, Trinity Lutheran and Brownstown Central scores here. 6:39 left here in period number 1. Scoreless up here so far. As now first possession down the floor. On the floor. Goes across the front of the rim. As Marley comes up with the basketball. Marley into the hands of Emerson. Now here's Marley. That's off the mark and all rebound. Brownstown Central basketball. All right.
At Stahl Insurance, we focus on the farm and agribusiness insurance market. Whether you own a grain operation, hog confinement, livestock, or hobby farm, we work with industry-leading carriers that know and understand the risk you have. We take the time to individually learn about your operations in order to best protect you. Call or stop by today to talk to one of our farm agents, Shane Tremoyan, Nathan Newkirk, or Chris Stahl, at our new location, 211 North Chestnut Street in Seymour, or we can be reached at 812-524-0692.
Whatever temperature this winter brings, your friendly and knowledgeable Bryant dealer is ready to help. Schneider's Plumbing, Heating, and Air is committed to achieving a high level of training and skills and backed by outstanding products from one of the industry's most trusted names, Bryant. Whether you need a quick fix or an entirely new heating system, Schneider's Plumbing, Heating, and Air, your local Bryant dealer, will do whatever it takes for your family's comfort. Schedule an appointment today by calling Schneider's Plumbing, Heating, and Air at 812-522-2070. Bryant, whatever it takes.
When you buy insurance, you are buying more than just a policy. You're buying the service that goes with that policy. I'm Lance Gentry, partner at Beatty Insurance. Since 1863, the staff at Beatty Insurance has been providing unparalleled service to our customers and to our community. We live here, we are active in local organizations that give back, and we love serving you. Beatty Insurance offers business, homeowners, auto, farm, and life insurance. Call Beatty Insurance for a quote today at 812-522-5640 or check out our website at beattyinsurance.com. Beatty Insurance. We are here when you need us.
You can have the warmth of winter when you call S&B Wall Coverings. Their dedicated team treats you like family, providing professional insulation services to keep you snug. Save on energy bills and elevate your home's comfort by scheduling with S&B Wall Coverings. Their services don't stop there. S&B also provides expert interior painting and light remodeling services with competitive pricing. It's time to make your space warm and cozy with S&B Wall Coverings. Give them a call at 812-216-0162.
UTB Protection offers top-tier traffic solutions and serves as your ultimate partner for smooth and safe traffic flow. As a trusted full-service traffic safety expert, they handle everything from flagging busy work zones to road closures for events and even assist with emergency response traffic management. Their expertise extends to designing strategic and efficient routes for any scenario. Count on UTB Protection's unmatched dedication to traffic safety. Connect with them at utbsafety.com or call 812-271-2100. UTB Protection, your premier traffic safety partner.
Looking for a house without breaking the bank? At the People's Bank, our low mortgage rates mean you can spend less worrying and more decorating. From cozy condos to spacious family homes, our friendly local loan experts make it simple and stress-free. Swing by your neighborhood branch or check us out online at banktpb.com. Keeping rates low and dreams high. The People's Bank, your hometown, your bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
You can count on us.
All right, back in action here at the BAC as we've reloaded here. We're currently Brownstown Central 5 and Trinity Lutheran 3, some 3 balls, and finally we got the thing cleaned up here with some of the products here, Jay, causing some consternation, but nonetheless, we've got a good ball game here underway at the BAC. Again, Lady Cougars with the basketball, down 5-3, driving down the left side lane. There's Baker, and she's fouled on the way. Now they'll have a turnover as it goes off of her knee, and so that'll be the second Trinity turnover of the ball game. Here's Annie Clifford. She'll check in as the Lady Cougars will make a substitution here as, again, the Lady Cougars down in a low-scoring affair here in period number 1, 5-3. Brownstown Central the basketball. 3 minutes left here in period number 1. Right wing it goes over to Hobson. Hobson kicks it out on top. They'll take it around the perimeter now. Here's Miller, who made a 3-ball a minute ago. Duck down low and putting it up, and a foul on the play. As no, they'll call travel as Claire Brock shuffled her feet underneath, and that's the first Lady Brave turnover of the evening. All right, well, I think we got her going here now, Jay. Just a really weird situation here. The Gremlins going to town. But nonetheless, glad to have you along here. WZZB Sports presentation of Trinity basketball. 3 on the way now. That's wide as Clefman couldn't get it to go. Rebound falls to Brownstown Central. Here they come with the lead in the basketball. Here's Topi down low, and then she dumps it down into Claire Brock. Brock puts it up and in. A nice dump down low. And it's a 7-3 score in favor of the Lady Braves. Now Warren with the basketball across court. They'll play pitch and catch. It goes to Clefman and back to Warren on top. Clefman takes it across back over to Marley on the right wing. Marley, left corner, it goes over to Emerson. 3 on the way by Emerson. Warren off of the mark. And the rebound goes to Brownstown Central as that possession one and done for the Lady Cougars. Now here they come on the attack. Down the lane goes Topi off the mark. And Pondy with the rebound for Trinity Lutheran.
Trinity in a 2-3 zone here to start with.
Now here's a 3-ball left wing on the way. That's Marley Warren with her second 3-ball of the night. Pulled Trinity to within 1 at 7-6. And if that's any indicator, this game is going to be a tight one here tonight. Again, Trinity Lutheran coming in at 1-0. Brownstown Central 3-0. A couple of unbeatens here. On top it goes Brock. She'll have to give it up over to Topi. Topi now through on the way straight away, and that's good. As dialing it in is Sophie Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer with her first points of the ball game, and it's a 10-6 lead by Brownstown Central. Warren with the basketball across the midcourt stripe now with 1:02 left in period number 1. Now they'll work the basketball as the ball is tipped away now. It's a turnover by the Lady Cougars. Now the ball gets loose from Brownstown Central. Running it down is Topi, and she comes across the midcourt stripe on her horse. She'll launch a 3 high in the air. Off the mark, no. And the rebound down low goes into the hands of Miller. She can't get a handle, and then comes up to goes basketball and puts it right back up and in. Jada Miller, some determination down low, and all of a sudden it's a 6-point lead by this Brownstown Central Ball Club, 12-6, as Trinity will take a timeout here. There'll be an official timeout as we'll take a minute here to sort a few things out. Again, 23.8 seconds left here in period number 1 as we have a 12-6 lead. And Jay, some intensity that you would expect here in this Brownstown Central Trinity Lutheran ball game. Always a battle here, and again tonight is no different.
Well, Trinity, I'd say they're more of a matchup zone. They're trying, or Brownstown was in a matchup zone. I don't think they can stay in that matchup zone, especially if Warren continues to shoot the 3. She's had 2 wide open looks at 3, and she's knocked them both down. So we'll see how they adjust to that, but Brownstown wants to get the ball up and down the court. There's no question they want to go up tempo, and so far they've gotten some 2 up tempo baskets already. So it's going to be that type of ball game, I believe.
Well, Lady Braves with wins over Corydon Central, Southwestern, Hanover, and Paoli. Again, 3-0 on the year as they're winning by an average margin of about 19 points, so they can fill it up as needed in that regard. And now Trinity with the basketball, 15 seconds left. Here's Marley Warren on top. Marley, the person you want to have here with time dwindling down in the first period. 8 seconds left. She's directing traffic now. Left wing, it goes over to Clefman. Back on top, over to Roder. Now a 3-ball on the way by Warren. And that's the way the first period will end. And we'll check it here. Bell time expired. And it looked like they had
they were called a 3-second, or they called a foul. They called
it a foul. Yeah, so that would be on Emerson Warren, I believe, who got that foul, the first foul of the ball game. Well, we're through period number 1. The score here after 1 as we check the Bob Pointer Family Dealership scoreboard. It's Brownstown Central 12, Trinity Lutheran 6. We'll be right back with more action. You're listening to Lady Cougar Basketball.
Choosing the right health insurance for you and your employees is essential, and now is the perfect time to get SciHo Smart with your benefits. Hi, I'm John Sattler Jr. with SciHo Insurance Services. At SciHo, we provide flexible and affordable health benefits to companies of all sizes. Our wide range of products include fully insured and self-funded plans backed by our local support teams. Give us a call today at 812-378-7070. Visit us online at sciho.org or reach out to your local agent for more information on how to become SciHo Smart.
Back here, Trinity Lutheran High School, where we'll move on to the second period as Brownstown Central outscores Trinity Lutheran 12-6 in period number one. The 6 points by the Lady Cougars, a couple of 3 balls by Marley Warren. 3 points by Sophie Wishmeyer, Claire Brock with a 2 ball, Harley Topey with 2. Jada Miller, the leading scorer here at this juncture, as she has 5 points. Brownstown Central basketball to open the second period. They'll go against the Trinity matchup here. It's like a 1-2-2 or 2-3 zone that they'll collapse down low. And now here's a travel that will be called on Claire Brock as she started to make her move down the lane. And that'll give Trinity the basketball here just underway in period number 2. Again, we want to thank our sponsor, Pizza Palace, a sponsor of tonight's game. Stop by and mention tonight's game special and get a 16-inch two-topping pizza for $19.99. Pizza Palace in Seymour. Here's Warren now with the basketball down the right side as the ball goes out of bounds. Emerson tried to elbow her way in, and it was tipped out of bounds, and they'll inbound at baseline right here with 7:33 left in period number 2. Looking now, they'll get it way out on top as finally Roder comes up with the basketball. Now they'll hand it off to Warren as she again directs traffic. Kleffman in between circles back over to Warren on the left side. Dribble back in the corner. Now they'll get it out on top to Kleffman. Right back, and a lot of contact there. Ball tipped out of bounds nicely. Jada Miller got a hand on it and tipped it out of bounds. And now checking in for Trinity Lutheran is Rachel Bondi. And she'll check in, and I didn't see the second player coming in here as well, but going out will be Kleffman, and Roder will check out. So it's Marisa Baker checking back in along with Bondi. Now here's this 16-footer, banks it in. Rachel Bondi from the free throw line gets her first 2 points. It's a 12-8 ball game. She was playing high post there and found herself wide open and said, why not? And banked that in from straight away there. Now right wing goes the basketball. Trinity matching up nicely. Here's a 3 ball by Belding straight away. That's good. Ayla Belding, a 5'9 junior, gets a 3 ball. 15-8 as Brownstown Central now with a 7-point lead. Trinity answers by throwing it away, and here we go as the Lady Cougars have turned it over 4 times here in the first half. Another 3 ball. This time it's an air ball, and coming up with the basketball finally is Emerson Warren. She's tied up, and the possession arrow will go to Trinity Lutheran. Checking in for Brownstown is Hobson, and getting a rest is Jada Miller. Miller leaves the contest with 5 points with 6:30 left here in period number 2. You kind of feel like Trinity on this possession, Jay, really needs to answer here. High post to Bondi where she made it a minute ago. Instead, she'll get it over to the left corner over to Bailey Bondi, right back to Warren. Marley with the basketball out on top. Here's Baker. Baker, she's going to be a good one, a 5'1 sophomore. Now the ball tipped away, still tipped, run down by Bondi as Trinity avoids a disaster there. And now traveling with the basketball was Marley Warren on the left wing, and Trinity's turned it over 5 times, Jay. If they're going to compete tonight, they really have to manage those turnovers.
Yeah, it's a wasted possession, certainly.
6:03 left here, period number 2. Brownstown Central by 7 at 15-8. On the dribble across the top is Topey. Topey gets a screen, and then she'll have to give it up on top straight away as Hobson. Hobson gets it right back over to Topey in between circles, stepping out to say hello as Warren. Now they'll go to the left wing. Again, Haley Hobson. Now they'll take it around the perimeter to the right side. Nothing there. Rifle pass, baseline right, passing up a shot is Hobson, and she travels with the basketball. 3 turnovers for Brownstown Central now. As the clock moves along, 5:27 left here in period number 2. Across midcourt stripe is Baker. Here's a long 3 by Warren. That's off of the front as Emerson couldn't get it to go. Rebound comes down to Brownstown Central on her horse is Topey. Now she'll turn it over. Trinity with Marley Warren down the right side. Looking for the space. Can't find it cross court. She'll find Baker on the left wing. Dump down into Bondi. Baseline left. Spins. Puts it up off of the side of the glass. No. And she'll go to the free throw line. Bailey Bondi, a nice power move there. as she's fouled in the process, and it will be the first foul on Claire Brock, and that's the first Lady Brave foul of the evening.
That's the first time that Trinity's made a bona fide effort to get the ball down low to Bondi. They played around the perimeter. That zone will keep that ball from going to the Bondi. That time Trinity was able to get it to her. If you're going to get the shot, then she gets the free throw.
Well, Bailey makes the first and two, then a long rebound tipped away, and then Marley Warren comes up with it. She's promptly fouled by the Lady Braves. And I believe that might have been Harley Topey. Let's check it here. It was.
It was. Number 2.
They've got her for 2 fouls now.
Now an offensive foul on Trinity.
Trinity gets called for an offensive foul. I was trying to discern here from the scoreboard. That was the first foul, by the way, on Bailey Bondi. As the Lady Cougars now will drop back defensively. 15-9. Brownstown Central up by 6 on the dribble with Brock. Now left corner it goes over to Wishmeyer. Now dumped down in low, spinning right, turning left, and putting it up and in is Haley Hobson. A nice move inside. Yeah, the 2 fouls that I have on Brownstown Central, I have Topey with 1, and then thought they had Claire Brock with 1, but that must have been 12 on that one. So we'll give Topey the other gift, and she has both Brownstown Central fouls here now. Right wing it goes. Here comes Clefman. She's cut off by the defense. Bondi dumps it inside. Here's Baker. She double-teamed. Ball gets loose. That'll be a turnover as she goes into the land of the bigs and comes up empty-handed now. And the ball flips through in transition as Hunter Trueblood into the ball game. Flipped through her hands, and that'll be a Brownstown Central turnover. So, Jay, some turnovers here biting both teams here in this early season affair here at the BAC. Marley Warren across the midcourt stripe. 4 minutes left here, period number 2. Out on top, the ball tipped momentarily, running it down as Bailey Bondi. Brownstown fans wanted over and back, didn't get it. Now Warren dumps it down low. Here's Rachel Bondi. Bailey from the 15-foot stripe is off of the mark. No, as she couldn't make it from the free throw line. And Trinity going cold here in the last couple minutes. On the dribble, on the attack. Here's Wishmeyer. Banks it up and in. A nice right-hand runner. Sophie Wishmeyer with 5 now. 19-9 as Brownstown Central has extended the lead to 10 with 3:30 left here in the half. Here's a long 3 now. They're pouring down as they'll dump it down to Bailey Bondi. Now baseline right on the way. No, as Emerson Warren couldn't get it to go. And Trinity Lutheran has really gone cold here. Now the ball on the floor as Sophie Wishmeyer will turn it over. And Trinity will try to come right back at it here. Here's Marley Warren down the left side, puts it up. A lot of bumping and grinding. She doesn't get the call off of the mark. Rebound goes to Brownstown Central with 3 minutes left. Now the right corner, and it's Belding as she travels with a basketball. So she caught the basketball, pulled it down, and shuffled her feet here. So the check of the Bob Pointer Family Dealership scoreboard, 2:54 left here in period number 2. Brownstown Central 19, Trinity Lutheran 9. We'll come right back. You're listening to Lady Cougars basketball.
At Connor Smith Eye Center, they care about your safety and your eye health. As always, the team at Connor Smith follows all the CDC guidelines for those patients that have to be physically seen at the office. For other patients that need a new prescription, new contacts, glass renewals, and more, please call and schedule your appointment and be consulted from the convenience of your home via an internet connection. Telemed through Connor Smith Eye Center is now available and allows you to get the prescriptions you need without coming into the office. For your in-office or telemed appointment consultation, please call Connor Smith Eye Center at 812-524-3937 on West Tipton Street in Seymour.
Back here at the BAC, Trinity Lutheran trying to dig into this 10-point deficit with the basketball. 2:45 left here in period number 2. Marley Warren between the legs dribble. Now she'll lean in, kicks it out. Now here's a dump down low that's kicked loose as they try to find Rachel Bondi. That's a Trinity turnover. Good defensive team is this Brownstown Central Ball Club. Now an entry pass down low as the Braves try to find Claire Brock. The ball skips through her out of bounds, and it's a Brownstown Central turnover. So not really a high-level, high-quality basketball being played at this juncture of the ball game.
Very sloppy in it.
So Trinity, again, with an opportunity here. The high post here is Bondi. Rachel with the basketball, kicks it out. Marley Warren, she'll let a three go from the right side. High arching shot, good. See if she can get hot here. That's her third three ball. She has 9 of Trinity's 12 points. It's a 19-12 ball game. Lady Braves quickly down the floor. They'll take around the perimeter. Here's Wishmeyer on the left wing on top now. They'll dump it over to Belding. Right side they'll go. Here's Miller, Jada Miller with the ball. Now we'll take it out on top in between circles. They'll go to the left side. Now Miller posting up down low and left block. And a bump foul on Trinity Lutheran, I believe, as they will call Marley Warren for a little knee, perhaps, as she leaned in. That's her first, team second. Matt Triminal, first-year head coach for the Lady Cougars, asking for an explanation, and he's getting it. I think it must have been a knee that she got called for. Now an entry pass off of the inbound play. That sails out of bounds as Wishmeyer goes up, and Trinity tips it out there. And so now the Lady Braves will bring in Harley Topi as she'll check in here with 1:46 left here in period number 2. Now, off the inbound play, they'll go to the right side, kick out into the right corner. Coming across here is Garrison into the ball game. They'll go into the left corner. Baseline left. Here's Brock as she'll dribble off the side of her foot, making her move. Another turnover. So this is raucous here. I'll tell you what, for the ball game, I've got Trinity with 7, and now Brownstown Central owns the honor of leading in that department with 9 turnovers. Now here's Bondi. Rachel gives it up. Now back out into the hands of Clefman. Marley Warren back to Clefman. Now they'll go to the high post as Rachel with the basketball. Rachel at the free throw line. They'll get it over to Warren. Marley Warren with the basketball on the right wing with 1:13 left. Spin, splits the defenders. Nice little dump down pass, an air ball as Emerson Warren took a shot from 8 feet. Couldn't get it to go. Rebound Brownstown Central. And then the trailer is Sophie Wishmeyer. She launches the 3 and travels with the basketball. Yet another turnover here. Well, about the only thing that may be good here tonight, Jay, is the popcorn. Other than that, this is not looking good here in period number 2. Inside of a minute now is the ball tipped again. Trinity will turn it over as the Lady Braves go on the attack. Here's Brock as she breaks the stutter step down low. Can't get it to go. Rebound goes to Brownstown Central. 3 on the way. That's long. And the rebound goes to the Lady Braves. Once again, they pull down a rebound. Another 3 on the way. This one is down. Nyla Belding with her second 3 ball tonight, 22-12. And the Lady Braves back in the lead by 10 with 28 seconds left in the period. Here's Clefman now. Clefman around the top. She's being dogged by the defense. Now high post is Bondi. Bondi has a slip from her. Eternity turnover all the way down and putting it up and banking it in is Haley Hobson. So she was on the blind side there of Bondi and just simply stripped her of the basketball. 24-12 to score with 5 seconds left. Marley Warren directing traffic. She might not get a shot off. Whoa, 3 on the way. That's wide, and that's the way the period will end. So a rough second period here for the Lady Cougars as we check the Bob Pointer Family Dealership scoreboard. Here at halftime, Brownstown Central 24, Trinity Lutheran 12. We'll come back. We're going to start the halftime show. Coming up next, you're listening to Lady Cougars Basketball on the Buzz, 99.3 WZZB.
Have you been putting off a straighter smile due to age, finances, or time? Hi, this is Holly from Jackson County Dental, and we have your solution, Invisalign. Invisalign makes straightening your teeth easy with your busy schedule and affordable. Most results can happen within 6 to 12 months. Did you used to wear a metal retainer and now your teeth are crooked? Invisalign can correct that. No more metal brackets and wires, just comfortable, clear trays to help you achieve the smile you are looking for, even if you feel you are too old. Call us at 812-522-8608 to set up your complimentary Invisalign consultation, and make sure to mention this ad to receive $500 off your Invisalign treatment. Your brand new smile is just a phone call away. Again, call us at 812-522-8608 to set up your appointment today.
It's J.C. Bank's Quasquai Centennial. What's that? It's just a fancy way of saying J.C. Bank has been serving South Central Indiana for 125 years. Planning ahead? Explore great CD rates, loan rates, or any of their banking, investments, or trust products. Celebrate 125 years with them at one of their 13 locations or visit jcbank.com. JC Bank, serving you so long they had to learn to say quasi-centennial. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, I'm Vanessa with New Legacy. We are committed to providing payroll, taxes, and accounting services that instill confidence in your business operations. With convenient locations in Seymour and Scottsburg, New Legacy is right here in Southern Indiana, ready to support you every step of the way. Our dedicated team collaborates seamlessly to handle all aspects of your financial needs, ensuring compliance, accuracy, and peace of mind. So do what you do best and delegate the rest to us at New Legacy, specializing in taxes, accounting, insurance, and wealth management. Call today at 812-271-2000.
Back here at the BAC at halftime here in this battle between the Trinity Lutheran Lady Cougars and the Brownstown Central Lady Braves. The Lady Braves holding a 24-12 lead here at halftime. Let's check the scoring now for Brownstown Central. They scored 12 points in each of the first two quarters, and by my math, that equals 24, so we're in check there from that standpoint. And let's just go right down the line here. Harley Tope with 2 points. She had a field goal in period number one. As we'll go down the list, Ayla Belding with a couple of three balls. Those occurred in the second period as she scores 6 points to lead Brownstown Central scoring here at halftime. And then it's Jada Miller with 5 points. She had all 5 of those points in the first period, a three ball as well as a field goal for her. Sophie Wishmeyer, she added 5 points as well. She had a three ball in period number one and then a field goal in period number two. Then in addition, Haley Hobson, she has 4 points here at halftime, all 4 of those points coming in the second period. Then adding a field goal is Claire Brock, a first quarter two-pointer from Brock. The Lady Braves overall, they shot 10 of 15 for 66.7% from the floor. They were 6 of 9 from inside the arc, 4 of 6 from long range. Again, totaling 66.7%. That'll win you a lot of ball games. They did not go to the free throw line in that regard. However, a couple of glaring things that would need to be cleaned up. Actually, the turnovers here by the Lady Braves, a total of 10 here in the first half. And, you know, some of that credit goes to the Lady Cougars defense as well, as they were somewhat sticky in that sense. But nonetheless, 10 turnovers for Brownstown Central to go along with 9 rebounds here at halftime. That's a look at the Lady Braves scoring. We'll come back as the halftime show continues. We'll look at the Trinity Lutheran scoring coming up next. You're listening to Lady Cougars basketball.
Got a new bone or joint injury? Schneck's Orthopedic Walk-In Clinic in Seymour is here to help. No appointment needed. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 11 a.m. and 1 to 4 p.m. We provide expert orthopedic care for the whole family. New or existing patients are welcome, and our specialists are ready to help with on-site x-ray, casting, and bracing services for fast, same-day answers and care. When the unexpected happens, visit Schneck's Orthopedic Walk-In Clinic to get back on your feet. Visit schneckmed.org for details.
Bob Boyner Family of Dealerships is happy to be supporting local high school athletics. You'll score big when you visit any of their locations for sales and service or their collision center for all your auto repair needs. They've been servicing South Central Indiana since 1979. Bob Boyner Family of Dealerships will also purchase your vehicle in the event you're not quite ready to sell or trade. Check them out, Bob Boyner Family of Dealerships, online at bobboyner.com.
And the halftime show continues. Again, if you're just joining us, Lady Cougars down by 12 here at halftime. Brownstown Central 24, Trinity Lutheran 12. Trinity scoring, Marley Warren, after coming off of that 36-point performance against Shaw Memorial to open the season, she's really picked up right where she left off. She has 9 points to lead Trinity scoring. All of those points came as a result of three balls. A couple of three balls in the first period. She added another one in period number 2. So again, Marley Warren with 9 points here at halftime. Rachel Bondi also with a field goal. as she banked one in from the free throw line straight away in the second period to account for her scoring. And then Bailey Bondi, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. That free throw again coming in period number 2. Trinity really, they've not had many shots to come their way in terms of the number of shots. They were 4 of 16 from the floor for the game up to this point at halftime. They were 1 of 7 from inside the arc, 3 of 9 from long range at 33.3%. So overall, again, 4 of 16, shooting 25% here at halftime. Free throws, again, Bondi 1 of 2, 50%. Trinity turnovers, they had a total of 9. And then in the rebounding department, the Lady Cougars pulling down 6 rebounds here at halftime. This ball game got off pretty much carbon copy course here as Brownstown Central outscores Trinity 12-6 in period number 1, and then comes right back and does the exact same thing in the second period to again take the 24-12 lead here at halftime. Well, the Lady Cougars, again, opened the season with a nice win against Shaw Memorial here at the BAC on November 15th. Marley Warren had 36 points. And then the Bondis, they pulled down a boatload of rebounds as both Rachel and Bailey Bondi controlled the boards in that ball game. Again, Trinity opening with a quality win against Shaw Memorial, which is a sectional 60 opponent this year. By a score of 64-38. In fact, that was Shaw Memorial's 4th ball game of the year. That really would have been a situation where, you know, they've had some game experience as compared to Trinity's opening game after a short week of practice coming off of the volleyball's state championship. And so Coach Matt Triminal moving along nicely here, picking up his first win of the season. Checking out the schedule, Trinity Lutheran will take on Jacksonville upcoming. That is, I believe, is that Friday night, 22nd?
That would be
Saturday night. Okay. I don't have my calendar in front of me. We will have that here on WZZB, as that will be a 7:30 tip right here on 99.3 WZZB. Again, the Lady Cougars taking on Jacksonville. Meanwhile, Trinity Lutheran will have their hands full as they will travel to Borden on Saturday night as well. That also a 7:30, a 7:30 p.m. Game there. Well, both teams are back out on the floor here as we'll prepare for third quarter action. Again, that's the Trinity Lutheran Lady Cougar halftime show. We'll come back with third quarter action coming up next right here on 99.3 WZZB.
Have you recently reviewed your home and auto insurance policies? Do you have adequate coverage in place? We at Stahl Insurance are here to help. Come see us at our new location, 211 North Chestnut Street in Seymour. Our agents Shane Tremoyan, Nathan Newkirk, Ben Stahl, and Chris Stahl can help evaluate your current policies and make sure proper coverage is in place. That's Stahl Insurance at 812-524-0692 or come see us at 211 North Chestnut Street across from City Hall.
Whatever temperature this winter brings, your friendly and knowledgeable Bryant dealer is ready to help. Schneider's Plumbing, Heating, and Air is committed to achieving a high level of training and skills and backed by outstanding products from one of the industry's most trusted names, Bryant. Whether you need a quick fix or an entirely new heating system, Schneider's Plumbing, Heating, and Air, your local Bryant dealer, will do whatever it takes for your family's comfort. Schedule an appointment today by calling Schneider's Plumbing, Heating, and Air at 812-522-2070. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Back here at Trinity Lutheran High School, the BAC tonight as it's basketball. The Trinity Lutheran Lady Cougars taking on Brownstown Central Lady Braves here as we get set for third quarter action. Brownstown Central will have the basketball and the lead at 24-12. Well, then inbound the basketball across the midcourt stripe will be Topi as, again, we get underway here in period number 3. On the dribble is Wishmeyer across the top. Now they'll go to the left side, curling around the top and having it knocked away momentarily was Topi, run down by the Lady Braves. Topi now with the basketball once again, and she'll step back. Now left wing goes the basketball. On top, here is Brock. Now they'll go to the right side with Topi. Topi gets rid of it now. Curling to is Wishmeyer at the free throw line. She'll give it up. Gets it right back now as the Lady Braves moving the ball nicely. Baseline left. Coming in and scoring is Claire Brock. Brock now with her 4th point of the ball game. A nicely designed play as she released from the left side and made a nice right-handed bank shot. And it's a 26-12 ball game. Trinity Lutheran now, again with the basketball. Marley gives it up, baseline right. Here is Emerson Warren off the rim. No, Bondi with the putback for Trinity. Rachel Bondi comes in with a follow-up to clean it up. And Trinity answers with a field goal. And it's a 26-14 ball game. Nice job there as the Lady Cougars not giving it up and converting on an offensive rebound. Lady Braves on the attack as Wishmeyer gives up. Straightaway 3 ball by Topi. That's wide. Run down by Marley Warren. Here comes Trinity to try to put together a little run here, Jay, as they'll try to claw back into this ball game. Again, down 26-14. High post. Here's Bondi. Rachel the basketball. Hands it to Marley Warren. Right corner. Emerson Warren. 3 on the way. That's rolls off the rim. No. And the rebound goes to Wishmeyer. That hung up there for a minute. And now underneath in transition, putting it up off the mark. No, underneath was Miller. And the ball skipped out of bounds, and it will be Brownstown Central basketball. Miller missed from point-blank range underneath.
Got lucky that time. Trinity didn't get back defensively. A nice pass by Topi. Great pass to Miller. She just couldn't quite finish.
Now the Lady Braves will inbound the basketball, baseline left with 6:11 left here in period number 3. They'll get it way out on top, nearly tipped away by Marley Warren. Here's Wishmeyer, runner inside. No. Rebound goes to Trinity Lutheran as Emerson Warren comes up with the basketball. And Trinity a chance to whittle away again at this 26-14 deficit here. Entry pass, that goes wide of Rachel Bondi at the high post. That's kicked away. Trinity turnover. Now here comes Brownstown Central in transition, and then traveling with the basketball down low is Jada Miller. She kind of got handcuffed underneath there in no man's land and tried to get out from under it, forgot to dribble, and the result is Trinity basketball. From Marissa Baker checks out, Annie Cleffman checks in for Trinity. Cleffman, a nice-looking freshman for this ball club under the direction of head coach Matt Trimnell in his first year at TLHS. Here's Bondi. Bondi on the right wing. Rachel gives it up. Marley Warren, left wing, pulls it down. Dribbles it in, splits the defenders. Now she'll have to get rid of it as she's fouled in Root as she made a cross-court pass, but took a hand to the face there in Root. And let's see who drew the person. That will be the second on Claire Brock. Well, I only have her. I'm not sure what's going on now with the foul department, so we'll just roll with the punches here. First team foul here in period number 3. The ball tip as it goes through the hands of Marley Warren. That will be a turnover by Trinity off an inbound play as they try to dump it to her on the left wing near the sideline. Simply went right through her hands, and they'll give it right back here to Brownstown Central. Lady Braves now across the midcourt stripe. They'll go to the right wing. Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer pulls it down. Now attack cut off nicely by Rachel Bondi. She'll dribble it all the way across the top. Hands it over to Miller. Miller will give it up now. Behind the back dribble is Topi. Topi, nice ball handler for this Brownstown Central Ball Club. Out on top, they'll get it to Topi now on the right wing. Now curling to it. Wishmeyer straightaway 3 long, and the rebound comes down into the hands of Brock, and they'll reset here. Now another 3. This time it's good as diving it in Sophie Wishmeyer, the 5'9" senior with 8 points here in tonight's ball game. 29-14 is the lead by Brownstown Central with 4:39 left here in period number 3. Right wing goes to Cleffman. Cleffman driving her foot. So what happened there? She was going to try to find Emerson Warren in the right corner. And Emerson just took off and left her in no man's land. She drug the foot, and that's Trinity's third turnover of the quarter, the 12th of the ball game. Topi now walks it across the midcourt stripe. Wishmeyer on the right wing. Coming out to say hello is Rachel Bondi. Now they'll go to the left wing. Here's Topi. Topi directing traffic now. Pulls it down out on top. Here is Miller. Back to Topi. Tope, hands on hips with the basketball. Now starts her dribble. Right wing to Wishmeyer. Or that's Haley Hobson, rather, as they'll go back to the left corner now. Now out on top, pulling it down. Now dribbling down the lane is Miller. A little runner off the mark. No, gets her own rebound. They'll reset here. 3 on the way, left corner wide. And now we'll put it right back up and in. That's Wishmeyer. I said up and in. It was off of the mark as it hung there momentarily. Trinity with the rebound now. Here comes Lady Cougars on the attack. 3 on the way, left side. That's short. Rebound trying to clean it up underneath for Trinity was, I believe that was Barnes underneath there, and then they'll get tied up. And stepping on the end line was Brownstown Central, I believe. So a lot of action there.
Well, Brownstown is just suffocating Trinity on the defensive side of things. They're not allowing anything inside. Bondies are a non-factor, and they're not shooting the ball well from the outside, and it's just nothing offensively is working right now.
Yeah, Trinity having to fight for everything to get here, and they haven't gotten much in that regard as the Lady Cougars now will go to Warren as she has the ball knocked loose, recovering as Bondi kick out. Now they'll go to the right side. Coming in, a little floater. Going to the deck hard was Emerson Warren. No call as she'll turn it over here. And now on the attack in transition is Brownstown Central. Ball in transition is run down by Rachel Bondi. That's a Brownstown Central turnover. Emerson Warren with the basketball. Left wing coming out to defend her is Tope. And Jay, to your point, they're pressuring everything even beyond the arc there. Now posting up inside is Bondi. A kick out into the hands of Barnes. Now the ball loose. That's a turnover as a little bit sloppy interior play. And so a check of the Bob Pointer Family Dealership scoreboard. 2:49 left with a Brownstown Central timeout. It's Brownstown Central 29, Trinity Lutheran 14. We'll take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Lady Cougar Basketball.
You can have the warmth of winter when you call SMB Wall Coverings. Their dedicated team treats you like family, providing professional insulation services to keep you snug. Save on energy bills and elevate your home's comfort by scheduling with SMB Wall Coverings. Their services don't stop there. SMB also provides expert interior painting and light remodeling services with competitive pricing. It's time to make your space warm and cozy with SMB Wall Coverings. Give them a call at 812-216-0162.
Well, Jay, this Brownstown Central Ball Club, they just look stronger and maybe a step quicker to the basketball here tonight. Of course, several players on the floor for the Lady Cougars coming off of really not necessarily a lot of preparation for basketball. The point I'm making, not having the basketball legs yet in light of the volleyball season being extended.
You see that on the defensive side of things. Trinity definitely not rotating as well defensively, and Brownstown is just the opposite.
Harley Tope with a lay-in there as she scores her fourth point in the ball game, 31-14. Trinity with the basketball now. This is Barnes. She'll give it up to Warren. As Marley takes it across the top, pulls up, right wing, short, and the rebound goes to Tope, and we'll go the other way here. So Trinity, so far in this quarter, they are just not getting to go down. Now here's Warren as she pulls up. Now they'll be trying to clean up as a short miss. Roder with the pickup there, puts it right back up and in. Deanna Roder with her first points of the ball game. She has 2. It's a 31-16 ball game. A minute 40 left, period number 3. Brownstown Central with the basketball. Patiently, here's Wishmeyer on top. They'll go to the right wing into the hands of Brock. Brock will give it up now with a minute 27 left. Here's Hobson, and now she travels into basketball. So checking in will be Taylor Belding, and Hobson will check out for Brownstown Central.
Was it for Brownstown's turnovers? This would be a lot bigger margin. Yeah. Brownstown's not been very fluid offensively, but they've done it more than what Trinity has.
Here's Emerson Warren. She'll dump it down to Bondi. Now kick out. Here's a long three on the way by Barnes. That's off the front of the rim. Rebound inside by Trinity Lutheran as Roder couldn't get it to go with the putback, and it's knocked out of bounds. It'll be Brownstown Central basketball. Now we get a expert demonstration on how to tie a shoe on the floor. And so that's an official timeout there. And play will resume with 1:04 left here in period number 3. Across the midcourt stripe, here's Topi. Topi will give it up as the Lady Braves hand it into Brinley Baker into the ball game. Right wing over to Belding. Now posting up inside is Brock. She spins, foot up with the left hand. Nice move inside. Player Brock, a 6-foot senior, gets her 6th point of the ball game, and she just muscled that ball up and in, and it's a 33-16 ball game. Now, Lady Cougars in transition. There were a couple of turnovers as Trinity gave it right back up to Brownstown Central, who then handed it right back to Trinity. And now the ball knocked out of bounds there as Lady Cougars will inbound at baseline left, right in front of the Lady Cougar cheering section. Numerous substitutions taking place there, none of which I'm going to deliver here as we have 28.8 seconds left here in the period. Inbound, here's Warren. Warren with the basketball. Baseline left, she'll have to kick it out. Rachel Bondi. Nice shot inside, gets her on rebound, puts it right back up, backs it off of the rim. No, second shot, no, it's off of the mark. Rebound goes to Brownstown Central. Here come the Lady Braves in transition with 13 seconds left. Here's a right wing shot off of the mark by Belding. That's off of the mark. And now loose ball foul, and we'll check it here. It'll be on Trinity Lutheran. I believe it was Rother with the foul. Let's check in. Rother, yes, it was. That's her first. Free throw number 1 by Brinley Baker, the 5'7" junior. That's off of the mark as the score will hold here at 33-16. And the second free throw, this time it's up and good as Baker gets her first points of the ball game. It's a 34-16 lead by Trinity Lutheran with 5 seconds left. Warren, a leader from 13. It goes down, and now let's check it here.
They surely aren't going to count that basket.
So Marley Warren on the whistle leans in from just inside the free throw line. The ball goes in.
Brownstown had fouls to give, and they purposely reached in to foul. She took about a dribble after the foul and then put it in. One official said it counts. The other, I don't think, wanted to show now who's going to win.
Well, Warren is going to the free throw line like a champ here, as if she's going to have a +1, and let's see what happens. So a convo taking place over at the scorer's table. They have 18 on the board for Trinity as, of course, the home timer and scorer will give her the benefit of that doubt.
The official out here signaled that the basket was good. And it was clearly, she took actually a dribble after she got fouled. So if they actually give her the basket, it's going to be a break. I don't know what the confusion is right now as far as it's either good or not.
So they'll count that. So there you go. Miley Warren with her 11th point of the ball game. And it will be Lexi Zeich picking up the personal.
Wow.
So here's a +1 now as Warren launches, and it's good. Marley Warren with a dozen, 34-19, and at the buzzer, here comes a shot, and that will unbelievable. David Miller across the midcourt strike for a couple of steps. He launches one at the buzzer to end the third period here. So how about that, Jay Hubbard?
Ball doesn't lie, right?
So that's the end of the third period. To check the Bob Pointer Family Dealership scoreboard, Brownstown Central 37, Trinity Lutheran 19. We'll come back with fourth quarter action. You're listening to Lady Cougars basketball.
Ready to make a difference in our community and be part of something great? Outreach Ministries of Seymour is a local nonprofit dedicated to meeting our community's needs through the love of Christ. Every second and fourth Saturday, our food trailer provides free meals, clothing, and hygiene items to anyone who wants it. Come join us and experience God's love. Event details can be found on our Facebook page, or you can visit us on our website, outreachseymour.org, for more information.
Back here at the Bollinger Athletic Complex on the campus of Trinity Lutheran High School. Well, we're getting ready to start the fourth quarter of action. It's been Brownstown Central here all the way as they hold a 37-19 lead on this Trinity Lutheran Lady Cougar Ball Club. Again, Trinity opening with a win against Shaw Memorial in a convincing manner, at least in terms of the quality of the play.
Well, I obviously we weren't here for that game, but I'm going to say one thing. That Trinity did not see the defensive pressure that they've seen tonight against Shaw Memorial.
Trinity with the basketball. Barnes will hand it off to Warren. Marley on the left wing, being dogged nicely by the defense. And the 2-3 is Brownstown Central. High post inside is Rutherford as they'll give it up. Now Warren with the 3 ball off the mark as Marley comes up with the basketball, gets her on a rebound to put it up again and off the mark one more time. And Deanna Rutherford with another rebound for Trinity Lutheran. Now here's a pass down low that sails out of bounds. Trinity will turn it over. So, again, Lady Cougars misfiring there. A couple of shots underneath, couldn't get it to go. And you really got to have those go down if you have any desire to get back into this ball game here tonight. 7:27 left, just underway, period number 4. Brownstown Central in transition, spinning, putting it up off the rim. No, as Brock couldn't get it to go. Rebound, Trinity Lutheran. Lady Cougars right back on the attack. Marley Warren with the basketball. They'll try to dump it down low into Deanna Rutherford as it's tipped away down low. I believe that Brock got her hand on it, so Trinity will inbound the basketball baseline right here with 7:10 left in the ball game. Trinity looks to get it in, right corner. Warren, Marley with the basketball, goes into traffic, 1-on-3. Now she'll spin, puts it up, good. That's just called putting it on your back and running with it as she goes 1-on-3 and makes a nice little move on the right wing to get it go from 10. And now the Lady Braves travel with the basketball. Checking back in now, here's Haley Hobson as checking out to get a breather is Claire Brock. Hobson, a 5'9" senior for this ball club. Marley Warren with the basketball, and she'll give it across the court over to Barnes. Barnes, nothing there. Back to Warren on the left side. Warren fakes right, goes left on the left wing. Now they'll keep it out on top as Emerson with the basketball. Emerson Warren, now she has her pocket pick. Trinity turnover going all the way down for an easy score is Ayla Belding with her 8th point of the ball game. Another Trinity turnover, and that's 18 here in this contest. On the dribble, Marley Warren. Now she'll give it up, curling across the top is Barnes. Inside, Bondi Rachel has the ball tipped as it was pinned, and that was a nice reach in to block the ball as Bondi started to go up, and I believe that was Jada Miller making a nice defensive play there, resulting in yet another Trinity turnover. Lady Braves now will face full court pressure by Trinity Lutheran. The Braves get it out across Miller, left wing with a basketball. She'll launch a 3. It's on the way long. Rebound fought for inside. Coming up with it is Belding, and they'll reload here. And so, with 5:58 left here in regulation, we'll take a timeout. Checking the Bob Pointer Family Dealership scoreboard. It's Brownstown Central 39, Trinity Lutheran 21. You're listening to Lady Cougars basketball.
When you buy insurance, you are buying more than just a policy. You're buying the service that goes with that policy. I'm Lance Gentry, partner at Beatty Insurance. Since 1863, the staff at Beatty Insurance has been providing unparalleled service to our customers and to our community. We live here, we are active in local organizations that give back, and we love serving you. Beatty Insurance offers business, homeowners, auto, farm, and life insurance. Call Beatty Insurance for a quote today at 812-522-5640 or check out our website at beattyinsurance.com. Beatty Insurance. We are here when you need us.
Looking for a house without breaking the bank? At the People's Bank, our low mortgage rates mean you can spend less worrying and more decorating. From cozy condos to spacious family homes, our friendly local loan experts make it simple and stress-free. Swing by your neighborhood branch or check us out online at banktpb.com. Keeping rates low and dreams high. The People's Bank, your hometown, your bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
You can count on us.
Back here, Trinity Lutheran High School, as play resumes here. Brownstown Central with the lead and the basketball. Lead currently 39-21 as they'll let a 3-ball go. Add 3 more as going in at long range as Topi drills a 3-ball for her 7th point of the evening. 42-21 as the Lady Braves have doubled up the Lady Cougars here. Here's a 3-ball straight away. That's good as Eddie Kleffman gets her first points of the ball game. Kleffman, a 5'5" freshman, as she drills it straight away. So Trinity making things a little bit more fun in that regard as they drop back defensively here with 5:19 left here in the ball game. Right wing goes over to Belding. Belding out on top to Wishmeyer back in the ball game. They'll go over the left wing. Topi gives it up. Now right wing it goes over to Miller. Miller out on top. Now they'll get it over into the hands of Hobson. Hobson gives it up now as Trinity working hard defensively, and now traveling with the basketball once again is Belding. So neither coach is going to be happy about the number of turnovers here tonight. We've had a total of about 35 turnovers between the two ball clubs here tonight. Trinity with the basketball. Kleffman gives it up as Trinity works the basketball. Here's Baker. Baker gives it up. Marley Warren, little run from left baseline. High arcing shot, no. And it's an air ball. Rebound goes to Brownstown Central. Lady Braves back on the attack. Thought about a 3, pulling it down as Topi. Instead, she'll back it out and work the clock here with 4:30 left here in the ball game. Wishmeyer directing traffic now. Hobson gets it over to the right wing to Topi, back out on top. Here's a 3-ball on the way. This is good. Wide open was Ayla Belding, and she drains a 3-ball once again as she's the leading scorer here for the Lady Braves with 11. It's a 45-24 ball game. Jay, you just can't leave her open like that.
That's been the issue. Is Brownstown's had wide open looks. Defensively, Trinity just haven't rotated very well. They played good defense, but good passing, and they just don't rotate.
Here's Baker on the right wing. Ball knocked loose. Turnover coming up with it is Topi. Topi all the way down. Left-hand bank shot. Lay-in is good. She has 9, and Lady Cougars really fighting the bugaboo there on the turnover category. And so we'll take a timeout here. 3:37 left here as we check the Bob Porter Family Dealership scoreboard. It reads Brownstown Central 47, Trinity Lutheran 24. We'll be back with more action. You're listening to Lady Cougars basketball.
At Connor Smith Eye Center, they care about your safety and your eye health. As always, the team at Connor Smith follows all the CDC guidelines for those patients that have to be physically seen at the office. For other patients that need a new prescription, new contacts, glass renewals, and more, please call and schedule your appointment and be consulted from the convenience of your home via an internet connection. Telemed through Connor Smith Eye Center is now available and allows you to get the prescriptions you need without coming into the office. For your in-office or telemed appointment consultation, please call Connor Smith Eye Center at 812-524-3937 on West Tipton Street in Seymour.
Have you been putting off a straighter smile due to age, finances, or time? Hi, this is Holly from Jackson County Dental, and we have your solution, Invisalign. Invisalign makes straightening your teeth easy with your busy schedule and affordable. Most results can happen within 6 to 12 months. Did you used to wear a metal retainer and now your teeth are crooked? Invisalign can correct that. No more metal brackets and wires, just comfortable, clear trays to help you achieve the smile you are looking for, even if you feel you are too old. Call us at 812-522-8608 to set up your complimentary Invisalign consultation, and make sure to mention this ad to receive $500 off your Invisalign treatment. Your brand new smile is just a phone call away. Again, call us at 812-522-8608 to set up your appointment today.
Trinity Lutheran with the basketball off the inbound play. A 3-ball off the mark as Emerson Warren unable to get it to go, and the rebound goes to Brownstown Central, who then promptly airmails it at the other end. And it will be Trinity Lutheran basketball. Lady Cougars with 3:11 left here, down by a score of 47-24. On the dribble across the lane is Barnes. Barnes gives it up to Kleffman. Kleffman entry pass to Bondi, who gives it right back up into the hands of Bailey Bondi, who puts it up and in from 6 feet. She has 3. It's 47-26 as the Bondi sisters do a little tag team. Now on the ensuing play, the ball's tied up as getting in on the action was both Kleffman and I believe that was Emerson Warren helping to tie it up here. So again, a timeout on the floor. We'll hold it right here, Jay. Even though the score is what it is at 47-26, you have a young ball club here with Trinity Lutheran, and some of them getting back up to speed, but also learning the pace of play at the varsity level. So it's very much a game that could benefit them down schedule here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, you're not going to make or break your season with your second game. Whether you win, whoever won this game tonight, it's not going to make or break your season. I mean, Trinity's season is not defined by how they played tonight. They're going to learn from this. I mean, this is why you play these type of games. You play games to where now Coach Trimnell will get the film and he'll learn. The girls will learn. You'll see that defensively, you've got to shift over, especially against good shooting teams like Brownstown is. You've got to get over there defensively.
Well, the inbound play as it results in a tie-up as Brownstown Central tried to get it in under Trinity's basket. Possession arrow will give it, I believe, to Trinity Lutheran, so that will certainly be a turnover. A year ago, Jay, this was a 50-37 ball game at Brownstown Central. Here's Bonding with a 3-ball as Bailey couldn't get it to go, and the rebound goes to Brownstown Central. So they've had their battles over the years as far as tough competitive contests. And again, tonight's no different in terms of getting some benefit out of stiff competition in that regard.
Well, and one of the differences, not is Trinity's three-point shot has not been good. Brownstown has knocked down open threes. Trinity has struggled. So
here's high post and spinning, put it up and in is Rachel Bobby from 15. And a whistle on the play, and if they count it, which they should, that'll be a +1 for the Lady Cougars as Rachel Bondi now has 6 points and a chance to make her 7th of the evening, as that was the second foul on Hunter Trueblood, who I had for no fouls. Free throw by Bondi is off the mark, and the Lady Cougars will drop back defensively now. I've got to wonder about that. Nonetheless, the Lady Braves here with the basketball underneath as the pass goes to Hobson, who passes up a shot inside. And now the Lady Braves will work a clock here under 2 minutes left here in tonight's ball game. As Sophie Wishmeyer will give it up over to Belding. Belding on top. Now they'll go around the horn here as Wishmeyer comes up with the basketball once again, and she'll get it over to Trueblood. And now this is Brock. She's had a nice game here tonight, particularly down low, 6 points on the evening. She's going to be a nice ball player, the 6-foot junior for the Brownstown Central Lady Braves. Left wing goes to Wishmeyer, minute 25 left. And now trying to tie her up is Kleffman. And I believe that'll be a reach-in on Lenny as she thought she would make it go for the basketball. Can't blame her for that as she picks up her first. And in a rare instance where my foul tabulation matches that of the scoreboard, that's the first team foul on Trinity Lutheran. Rachel Bondi now checks out as Deanna Rother checks in with a minute 22 left in tonight's ball game. Glad to have you along here tonight for Lady Cougars basketball at the BAC on a chilly, rainy night here in South Central Indiana. And wherever you're at, wherever you may be, hopefully it's been a comfortable evening in your home as we bring you Trinity basketball here on the Buzz 99.3 WZZB. Now the ball turned over with a minute left here as on the attack is Kleffman at the free throw line. She'll give it up to Bonnie, gets it right back. Kleffman, 3 on the way short. And the rebound is run down by the Lady Braves. Coming up with it is Hobson. And we'll go the other way for the final 45 seconds here. Left side it goes as 5 new Lady Braves set to come in. On the right wing, over to Trueblood with 37 seconds now. Here's Hobson on the right wing. Barnes comes out to defend her. And now there will be a timeout to get the numerous substitutions in here with 28.5 left in the ball game, and actually there will be a timeout. So we're going to step away here for a timeout. Check the Bob Pointer Family Dealership scoreboard. Brownstown Central 47, Trinity Lutheran 28. We'll be right back with more action right here on WZZB.
Choosing the right health insurance for you and your employees is essential, and now is the perfect time to get Seyho Smart with your benefits. Hi, I'm John Sattler Jr. with Seyho Insurance Services. At Seyho, we provide flexible and affordable health benefits to companies of all sizes. Our wide range of products include fully insured and self-funded plans backed by our local support teams. Give us a call today at 812-378-7070. Visit us online at seyho.org or reach out to your local agent for more information on how to become Seyho Smart.
Back here at the BAC as we have the final 28.5 seconds yet to unfold here as Brownstown Central with numerous substitutions here as they will empty their bench as they will go to 4-0 on the year to remain unbeaten in this 2025-26 season. Here is Charlie Garrison with the basketball. Garrison gives it up over to Thompson as Thompson has the ball get loose on the floor. That'll be a turnover. Trinity with the basketball. 14 seconds left. Warren, right corner goes the basketball. Entry pass here is Walter. Now she'll give it up. Right corner goes, and Trinity nearly throws it away. Running it down is Barnes. She'll put it up off the mark. No, Bondi with the rebound. Trinity now will try to recover, and they can't get it off, and that's the way this ball game will end. And wouldn't you know it, the ball goes in at the buzzer, but after the buzzer. So that will do it here tonight as Trinity Lutheran will suffer their first loss of the season to fall to 1-1. Trinity Lutheran goes down by a final score of 47-28. Brownstown Central Lady Braves pick up their fourth win of the season. We'll come back and we'll start the postgame show coming up next. You're listening to Lady Cougars basketball.
It's J.C. Bank's Quasquai Centennial. What's that? It's just a fancy way of saying J.C. Bank has been serving South Central Indiana for 125 years. Planning ahead? Explore great CD rates, loan rates, or any of their banking, investments, or trust products. Celebrate 125 years with them at one of their 13 locations or visit jcbank.com. J.C. Bank. Serving you so long, they had to learn to say Quasquai Centennial. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
New Legacy understands the importance of securing your future, and we are ready to serve you at either of our locations in Seymour or Scottsburg. Insurance isn't just about protection. It's about providing peace of mind and financial security for you and your loved ones. Whether it's safeguarding your business, home, or health, New Legacy is here to guide you through the process and ensure you have the coverage you need. Don't wait until it's too late to protect what matters most. Call today at 812-271-2000 or visit us to start building a legacy of security. When it comes to insurance, do what you do best and delegate the rest to us at New Legacy.
Yeah, we're back here at Trinity Lutheran High School for the postgame show. Trinity Lutheran goes down by a final score of 47-28 as they face a very tough opponent in Brownstown Central as the Lady Braves post their fourth win of the season. Let's take a look at the scoring for the Lady Braves. They were led tonight by Isla Belding as she has 11 points. 9 of those 11 come as a result of a 3-ball as well as a field goal. So again, 11 by Belding as she is the only Lady Brave in double figures here tonight. Harley Topi with 9 points. She had a 3-ball as well as 3 field goals. In addition, a pair of Lady Braves with 8 points apiece, and Jada Miller and Sophie Wishmeyer. And each of the two had 2 3-balls and a field goal apiece inside the arc. Again, 8 points apiece for those. 6 points by Claire Brock tonight. All of those points were in the paint as she finishes with 3 field goals. 4 points for Haley Hobson, a couple of field goals for her. And then to round out the scoring, adding 1 point was Brinley Baker from the free throw line. The Lady Braves shot 55.9% from the floor. They go 19 of 34. Inside the arc, they're 11 of 20 at 55%. They go 8 of 14 from long range as they shoot 57.1% beyond the arc. Free throw line, 1 of 2 from the Charity Stripe tonight at 50%. And then in addition, they commit 20 turnovers, which I'm sure that will need to be corrected at practice this week by the Lady Braves in that regard, as again, they turn it over 20 times to go long with 21 rebounds. That's a look at the Lady Braves scoring. We'll come back and we'll check Trinity Lutheran scoring coming up next as the post-game show continues. You're listening to Lady Cougars basketball.
Bob Pointer Family of Dealerships is happy to be supporting local high school athletics. You'll score big when you visit any of their locations for sales and service or their collision center for all your auto repair needs. They've been servicing South Central Indiana since 1979. Bob Pointer Family of Dealerships will also purchase your vehicle in the event you're not quite ready to sell or trade. Check them out, Bob Pointer Family of Dealerships, online at bobpointer.com.
Back here at Trinity Lutheran High School, where once again we'll check the scoring for the Lady Cougars. Trinity going down tonight by a score of 47 to 28, and checking the Trinity Lutheran scoring, led tonight by Marley Warren's 14 points. She had 3 balls, a couple of field goals, and a free throw. So an assortment of scoring options there as Marley Warren in double figures for Trinity Lutheran here tonight. Rachel Bondi with 6 points tonight, 3 field goals in the paint. In addition for Trinity, Deanna Rothert with 2 points, 3 points by Bailey Bondi as she has a field goal and a free throw. A 3 ball by Annie Cleffman as she showed some range again for a total of 28 points by the Lady Cougars, who commit 20 turnovers on the evening to go along with 15 rebounds. Lady Cougars shooting, they really struggled against this tough Brownstown Central defense. They shoot 28.9% on 11 of 38 shooting. 33.3% from inside the arc as they go 7 of 21 inside. Not much room down there. So in terms of going outside, they go 4 of 17 from long range at 23.5%. Free throws, 2 of 4 at 50%. And so again, that's a look at the Trinity Lutheran Lady Cougar scoring here tonight, as they were held to 28 points by this very tough Brownstown Central Ball Club. We'll come back next, and we will name the Connor Smith Ice Center Lady Cougar Player of the Game, as you're listening to Lady Cougars Basketball on the Buzz 99.3 WZZB.
Many people do not know that our eyes tell a lot about our health. That is why at Connor Smith Eye Center, Drs. Smith, Lambring, and Brooks believe it is very important to have a complete eye exam once a year. If you are diabetic, you are more likely to develop retinal damage to the eye. With a regular eye exam, your eye doctor can monitor the symptoms leading to this problem. Do not wait until it's too late. Visit their website at connorsmitheyecenter.com for more information, or call for an appointment today, 812-524-3937. See your future clearly.
Back here at the BAC, where we'll name the Connor Smith Eye Center Lady Cougar Player of the Game. And Jay, this kid is a fun one to watch. Marley Warren, she's just smooth all around with her offensive skill set. Also, a pretty tough defender as well. And we're going to have a lot of fun watching her as she put up 36 points the other night against Shaw Memorial. And again, against a tough defense here tonight, she scores 14 against the Lady Braves. And so let's go with Marley Warren here as tonight's Connor Smith Eye Center Lady Cougar Player of the Game. Well, this ball game was dominated by the Lady Braves pretty much from the opening get-go, as they take a 12-6 lead at the end of the first period. They matched that in period number 2 as they outscored Trinity again 12-6 to take a 24-12 lead into the locker room at halftime. And then a similar situation in periods 3 and 4, where the Lady Braves outscored Trinity in the third period 13-7 to take a 37-19 lead. And then they finish it out with a 10-9 scoring advantage in period number 4 to win this ball game tonight, 47-28. Brownstown Central, they improved to 4-0 on the year. They will now get ready for Mitchell on Mitchell tomorrow night as they travel to Mitchell. That'll be a 7 p.m. start. Again, they'll have Borden coming up then on Saturday. Both of those road games as Lady Braves on a 3-game road trip here tonight. Again, moving to 4-0 on the year. Trinity Lutheran, they are 1-1 after opening the season against Shaw Memorial in a hard-fought ball game, 64-58. They go down tonight by final score of 47-28 against this Brownstown Central Ball Club. Jay, some final comments here from the BAC tonight?
Well, again, like we said, the season is not going to be made or break, determined on how it's going to go by the result tonight. A couple of things that really stood out was the fact that Brownstown made an effort that they were going to force Trinity to beat them from the outside, try to take away the inside game with the Bondies. They did that. Trinity did not shoot the ball well. I think we said 4 of 17 or 4 of 18, something like that from three-point range. I thought defensively Brownstown was really good. And then on the other end, Brownstown hit their three-pointers that were open. Trinity's got to learn a little bit more to contest those a little bit more from a defensive standpoint. But they will. That's something that they'll learn from film. And, again, we'll see how the seasons go. But the team right now, I think that was a better team, won tonight, and that was Brownstown Central.
Well, it was tough to really come up with a family drug play of the game tonight because it was kind of a gradual drip of separation between the two ball clubs. So in that sense, it's one of those ball games that was just a grinder in that sense from the Trinity perspective. And so, again, the result of tonight is the Lady Cougars' first loss of the season as, again, they go to 1-1 on the year. Trinity Lutheran now will reload as they have Jack Sandell coming here to the BAC on Saturday night. Again, as mentioned, we'll have that here on 99.3 WZZB, your home for Trinity Lutheran Lady Cougar sports all season long. Jay Hubbard, has been a blast working with you once we finally got things straightened away from a mechanical standpoint and technology standpoint. And so always enjoy working with you and looking forward to doing that again soon. So again, thank you for joining us here tonight for Lady Cougars basketball. As he's going to come on up here. All right, well, we'll go ahead and get him in here as he makes it in just by the skin of his teeth there. And again, this is head coach Matt Triminal as the coach's comments brought to you tonight by Prosser Career Education Center. Again, our good friends at Prosser bringing you the coach's comments tonight. And Coach, a tough night here on a lot of fronts. This is a very tough Brownstown Central Ball Club that we faced. We talked about that in the pregame show a bit, and we knew it was a quality club, but they really came in here and dominated tonight.
Yep, they showed up with more energy and effort than we did, and definitely exposed our lack of experience. Like I said before in the pregame, that they're very well oiled, very well coached, and some of the non-negotiables are not getting outplayed. I expect some things lacking on offense, some schematics, with us only having 6 practices, but we can't get outplayed and out-physical. We're too big.
Well, I know that's disappointing from that standpoint, but also some of your younger players getting the opportunity to play at the varsity level and realizing just how fast this game is and really how physical it can be.
Yep.
And so from that standpoint, you can have some takeaways that are good in terms of prepping your team down schedule.
Yeah, there's definitely positives to come out of this. We've got bad habits, especially in the backcourt, and huddle exposes that thing. Every coach knows what huddle is. Everybody watches film, and if I were playing us tomorrow, I'd play a 1-3-1 and say, hey, if you sit still, the guards will cough it up. So we definitely have things to work on, but hopefully we can go back and pick apart the film, the game film, and start figuring out that stuff.
Well, Coach, you have a chance to rebound against Jack Sandell this weekend. Looking forward to that. We'll have that here on WZZB. And as always, appreciate you coming up here for the post-game show as the coach's comments brought to you by Prosser Career Education Center. Thanks again, Coach. Well, again, Lady Cougars going down, as I mentioned earlier here, suffering their first loss of the year. And as I mentioned to Coach Trimble, we will have Saturday's game right here on WZZB. It's the Lady Cougars hosting Jack Sandell. So once again, thanks for joining us here tonight for tonight's broadcast. And until Saturday, for Jay Hubbard, Curt Nichols, so long, everyone.
Thanks for listening to Trinity Lutheran Basketball. Trinity Basketball has been brought to you by Stahl Insurance, Prosser Career Education Center, the People's Bank, S&B Wall Covering, Jackson County.